Hello to all my friends out there. So, okay, it's dinner time and I fried a couple little hamburgers and this is the dripping. So, I want to make some nice gravy to go on my dinner. And I think I have found a way, I think I have found a dinner, a way I can increase the vegetables in my food and increase the nutrients without deviating far from the diet that I have always eaten, that on my dad's side, some of them lived to be about 100. Now my dad worked, extreme, and stress. And that is one of the reasons that I retired, because the stress itself will, kill you. So I thought I don't want to, stress myself out to the point that it kills me, because it can and will kill you. So that is one reason. And we had been through a lot of stress, recently. We went through a lot of stress, not as much as his poor mother when my son's best friend, died. It's horribly upsetting. And they haven't actually found out exactly what happened yet. I'm sure it wasn't good. But anyway, so it caused a lot of stress. So, okay, I'm making some gravy. And if I make quite a bit of gravy, that is fine, because if you have been following me, you know that I have been known to eat gravy in a little bowl. Okay, I bought this hamburger at Dollar Tree, and I like it. I didn't fry it in any oil. I just fried it, and I seasoned it, because if you're going to make good gravy, you have to season your meat. Seasoned salt, black pepper, and some crushed red pepper. You can season it with whatever you like. And then, I have that homemade bread. And, at night, sometimes in the middle of the night, I get up and I eat in the middle of the night. And sometimes I eat milk and bread with sugar. But if I have small bowls of gravy and bread in the middle of the night, would be good. That'd be good for breakfast. I buy the milk at 99 cents, only for $1. And, they recommend for older adult women that we get 3 1/4 cup milk per day. And this is milk. It's got a little meat drippings in it, but that's okay. It's moderation in all things. But if I am going to overeat, I'd much rather overeat this than sugar. Okay, now let me move, and this is always dangerous. Okay, so here's my little beef patties. These are good. I like these. Someone mentioned they didn't like these this meat, and one thing I can say, if you are going to eat this meat, you have to make sure it's cooked all the way through. Okay, so I was cooking, I was cooking a meal last night, and I discovered a combination that I really like. And I think I'm going to stay with it. It's really satisfying, and it's not expensive. Okay, let me show you. I have a half a squash, a potato, and a sweet potato. And why I like this is because you can just bake it. You just throw it in the oven and bake it. No slaving over a hot stove. So, okay, so you see, let me show you my gravy now. Back again. Here's the gravy, looking good. Okay, so now, this could be any kind of meat. And then in my microwave, I microwave some green beans. I just started doing this, so I'm still a little bit disorganized, but eventually, you know, I will get the hang of this. Okay, ooh, it's hot. These are those steamable vegetables. These are good. Okay, I got, so, okay, about a half a bag. I'll just save the other bag for tomorrow. So, what I'm adding to the stockpile is squash. Very simple. I bought these potatoes at 99 cents only, and I bought the sweet potatoes. You know, I stockpile. These are tasty. So, you know, I'm going to be following my food guideline, but I'm not going to be suffering. And I'm not going to have to give up anything that I normally like to eat, which is gravy. Another thing, you know, when you're having these root foods, you're getting a lot of nutrition. Oh, where's my darn catch cookie? So my hamburger was $1. My gravy, this was $1. I use about a half, 50 cents. And I have a lot of gravy. And I will save it, and I will eat it. And then I have some ketchup. So by adding the squash, I'm adding a little vegetables. So see how I have about half a plate of vegetables and half a plate of meat? Okay, and then, now this mint tea is good. This stuff doesn't make me hyper. My little pumpkin is so pretty. I bought this at 99 cents only. It's a cute little pumpkin. I bought this 3-tier plate at 99 cents only as well. And I bought these little marble plates at Marshall's for $1. They were on sale. They didn't cost much in the first place. So, okay, I'm going to be smart this time. This time I'm going to be really, really smart and put the cinnamon in first. And then put the hot tea on the cinnamon. So I wanted to mention something. Okay, you know, my friend was doing a yard sale. And she got so exhausted, she fell and she hurt herself. She hurt herself bad. You know, she's hurt so bad she was in the hospital. And so, you know, I do swap meets too, but what I do is I throw my stuff in a baggie or a box, and I don't pre-price it. You know, when they pick it up and they say how much, I go, And if it takes me a couple of minutes to figure out how much it is, then, you know, that's fine too. I don't want to kill myself. I mean, it was really bad. She was really, really sick, and it's not necessary. The thing about those kind of things is you're going to make money at a certain rate. And she said they didn't make any money either, which what I do is when I do the swap meet, I try to get about 10 garbage bags or 10 huge boxes full of junk. I was surprised, but the things that sell the fastest are like clothes, you know, stuff that you really need. You know, people who go to the swap meet, you know, are generally not that well off. Not always. But okay, now just by adding the squash, and this squash is good. The squash, the potatoes, and the sweet potatoes are in the stockpile. And then if you add a green vegetable, you're in pretty good shape there. And this is a very nutritious meal. And what I did is I posted a video. Go to my Twitter. I'll put the link in the comments. and check out the $150,000 meal. It was pretty basic. It really was. So, you know, I'll be adding squash to the stockpile. They last forever. Okay, and these two foods are root foods. And I'm trying to add more root foods to my meal. And then you have the green vegetable. It can be any green vegetable. And then you have a nice portion of meat. And on my meat, I have ketchup. And ketchup has vitamin C in it. Also, if you stockpile the lemon juice and you make a habit of stockpiling that and stockpile honey. I was using honey all over the place on the holiday, and also cinnamon. You can put cinnamon and sugar on your food if you want, but what I have found is just the plain food, you're going to be more satisfied and feel like you've been well nourished. So this is the latest issue of the food pyramid, and God bless you all.